Good morning, students. So today we are going to start lecture number 13. So lecture number 13 in kinetic theory of gases. So in this class we will be discussing about the assignment part which we had already sent to you. So that assignment is based on behavior of gases, okay, kinetic theory of an ideal gas and law of equipartition of energy, specific heat capacity, as well as mean free path. So we will be discussing all the questions. I hope you might have solved some of the questions, or some students might have solved all the questions. So going from the first question stands as state any three assumptions of kinetic theory of gases. Okay, we had discussed in our theory class what are the assumptions of kinetic theory of gases. That part you have to write over there. Okay, so a gas consists of large number of molecules and these molecules are identical in all respects. Okay, this is one of the assumption. Gas consists of large number of molecules, okay, and these all the molecules are what? Identical to each other. That means same shape, same size, like that. These molecules are identical in shape as well as what? Size. And we are assuming that these molecules are what? Hard spheres. Okay, we are assuming that molecules are what? Hard spheres. Okay, and one more assumptions you can give. What is the second assumption we can give? The molecule all are so small that volume of a molecule is negligible, which is in comparison with the volume of gas. Okay, volume of gas will be greater value if we can consider this volume of gas with respect to volume of molecule. Okay, volume of molecule value will be so small if we compare this volume of molecule with respect to what? Volume of gas. Okay, and next assumption is what we can give. The gaseous molecule in all the gaseous molecules are in that of continuous random motion with all possible velocities. Okay, random motion. Okay, they will be moving in what? A random motion. All the things what we had discussed in our previous class, I hope in first class, second class or third class, there only we had discussed, we had came across all the assumptions of kinetic theory of gases. So any three they are asking, so you are required to write any three assumptions. Is that clear? Shall we go to next question? Okay. Next question given as, write the equation of state of perfect gas. Equation for state of perfect gas. Perfect gas is nothing but what? Ideal gas. What is the ideal gas equation we are having? Ideal gas equation we are having, that is nothing but what? A PV is equal to nRT, where P is pressure of the gas, V is volume of the gas, N is number of moles. Okay, and R is nothing but what? Universal gas constant, and T is absolute temperature. Clear? This is the answer for second question regarding. Okay, next question. Shall we move towards next question? Next, deduce an expression for ideal gas of n number of molecules. So they are asking what? Ideal gas equation for n number of molecules. So how to derive this one? So derivation we had discussed already. You can go through that derivation. So if anybody is not knowing, not having the derivation, means in our study material also we had given, in YouTube class also I had teached. Okay, so we know that this is nothing but solution for question number 3rd. We know that P is nothing but what? 1/3 rho Vrms square. Clear? 1 by 3 rho Vrms square. Now you can rewrite this rho as what? Rho is nothing but what? Mass density. Okay, mass density means mass by volume. Areal density means mass by area. Linear density means what? Mass by length. Okay. Now P is equal to 1 by 3. Rho I can write it as what? M by V. Mass by volume. V RMS square. Clear? Okay. Now this factor V, what you are having here, volume factor, you can take it to left hand side. If I take it to left hand side means I can write a PV is equal to 1 by 3 M V RMS square. Clear? But we know that V RMS is proportional to what? Root of temperature. Okay. So V RMS square will be proportional to what? Temperature. Okay, squaring on both the sides, V RMS square is equal to root T whole square means we are going to left out with what? Temperature T. Okay. Next. This Vrms is proportional to temperature. So here I am having PV is equal to 1 by 3 M Vrms square, or I can write this equation as PV proportional to Vrms square, or in this Vrms square I can substitute T, so I can write PV proportional to T. If I remove this proportionality symbol means I can write PV is equal to what? Some constant R into T, where R is nothing but what? Universal gas constant. So this is for 1 mole. For n mole they are asking means PV is equal to nRT. Okay. So this is our required equation here. Clear? Shall we go to next question? Okay. Next question they are asking, what is meant by absolute zero temperature? What is the exact meaning of absolute zero temperature? What will happen at that temperature? Yes. What is absolute zero temperature? Absolute zero temperature. Actually, in gas, this is nothing but solution for question number 4. Okay, if this is gas molecule means this will be not at rest. Okay, continuously, randomly it is moving either in this direction. It is in their desired direction. Okay, like this. Okay, or like this, like this. Molecule will be what? Moving in random motion. This is the process which will happen at some temperature. If we are considering the case of absolute zero temperature, absolute zero temperature, this temperature is nothing but what? 0 Kelvin. Okay. Now, at this temperature what will happen means, first one, molecular motion will cease, or molecular motion will stops, you can tell. Molecule will not move at absolute zero temperature. Getting my point? If molecular motion ceases or molecular motion stops means molecule is not moving. Molecule is not moving means average kinetic energy value will be equal to what? 0. Average kinetic energy of the molecule will be equal to what? 0. This is nothing but the case of absolute zero temperature. At absolute zero temperature, molecular motion stops, or at absolute zero temperature, molecular motion ceases. If molecular motion ceases means average kinetic energy value will be equal to what? 0. Clear? Okay. Shall we go to next question? Okay. Next question. Show that average kinetic energy of gas molecules is directly proportional to absolute temperature of gas. Okay. So how we can derive this equation? Using pressure relation. Correct now? Okay. No. We know that P is equal to 1 by 3 rho Vrms square. Okay, P is equal to 1 by 3 rho Vrms square. Now if I change this rho means what I can write, P is equal to 1 by 3 rho is nothing but what, m by v, mass by volume, into Vrms square. Vrms means root mean square velocity. This V stands for what? Volume. Okay. Now you bring this V to left hand side, you are going to get a PV is equal to 1 by 3. Okay. Next m as it is, m into Vrms square. Clear? PV is equal to 1 by 3 m Vrms square. Let us call this equation as equation number 1. Next, what we have, ideal gas equation. Ideal gas equation is nothing but what? PV is equal to RT. Okay, basically for 1 mole of the gas. So let us call this equation as equation number 2. Okay. So first equation is PV is equal to 1 by 3. Okay, m Vrms square. Here second equation we are having PV is equal to RT. So both the equations are having same left hand sides. So we can equate what? Right hand sides. So right hand side if I equate means 1 by 3 m Vrms square is equal to what? RT. Clear? Now this m is nothing but mass of the complete gas. Okay, so I can write this m as 1 by 3 small m into Na, where small m is nothing but what? Mass of single molecule into Avogadro number of molecules. Okay, small m into Na into Vrms square is equal to what? RT. What we want, we have to build relation between kinetic energy. Okay, we have to build relation for what? Kinetic energy. So we are having 1 by 3 small m Na Vrms square. This Na is a constant. We can send it to right hand side. So we are going to get directly here only I will write 1 by 3 into m into Vrms is equal to RT divided by what? Na. Clear? So multiply by 3 by 2 both the sides. 3 by 2. Here also right hand side also 3 by 2. So here 3 will get cancelled. Half m Vrms square, which is nothing but equation for kinetic energy, is equal to RT divided by Na into 3 by 2. Okay, R is constant, Na is constant, 3 by 2 is a constant. So Vrms value, or we can tell that half m Vrms square is equal to 3 by 2 times of, okay, shall I write it as KT? Cross check. K is nothing but what? R by Na. Okay, that's why R by Na already I had written as K. So remaining factor is T. 3 by 2 here I had written. So this is nothing but what? Average expression for average kinetic energy, and Vrms value is directly proportional to, that means V RMS square value is directly proportional to temperature. So this only they were asking. Show that the average kinetic energy of the gas molecule, okay, average kinetic energy of the gas molecule is proportional to what? Temperature. Which temperature? Absolute temperature. Okay. Shall we go to next question? Shall I erase this one? Okay. So, question number 6 then. So, sixth question they are asking, state the law of equipartition of energy and give expression for average energy of a monoatomic and diatomic molecule. So, totally 3 parts are there in this sixth question. So, first part they are asking about what is or state law of equipartition of energy. So, law of equipartition of energy states what? Law of equipartition of energy states that, okay, for any system which is in thermal equilibrium, so total energy of the system is equally distributed to degrees of freedom, and each degree of freedom will be carrying the energy of half kT or half kBT, where K or kB is nothing but what? Boltzmann constant. T is nothing but what? Absolute temperature. Okay. So this one they are asking in this question. Okay. Now next part what they are asking? Question number 6, no? Give the expression for average energy of monoatomic molecule. So average expression for this is nothing but what? U is equal to F by 2 kBT. For monoatomic means F value will be equal to 3. That's why U value will become what? 3 by 2 kBT. Clear? Next, for diatomic molecule, what will happen? One more they are asking for what? Diatomic molecule, no? Okay. In case of diatomic molecule, F value will be equal to what for diatomic? 5. So U value will turn out to be 5 by 2 kT. Clear? So what is the law of equipartition of energy means? You have to write statement for this, and for monoatomic as well as for diatomic. Clear? Now 7th question. How many degrees of freedom are there for monoatomic gas? Degrees of freedom for monoatomic gas is how much? 3. Okay. Direct question they had asked. Next one. 8th question. Mention the degrees of freedom for linear triatomic gas molecule. Remember, for linear triatomic gas molecule, degree of freedom value will be equal to 7. Okay. Linear triatomic. F value will be equal to 7. Now next one. Calculate Cp by Cv for monoatomic gas. Okay. Shall I erase this part? Now listen. In next question what they are asking, calculate Cp by Cv for monoatomic gas. Listen. 9th question, solution for question number 9. So they are asking what? A Cp by Cv for monoatomic gas, correct now? Cp by Cv for monoatomic gas. Listen, formula for Cv is nothing but what? Fr divided by 2. Okay, for monoatomic gas F value is 3, so this factor will become 3R by 2. So once this factor is 3R by 2, now listen, a relation between Cp and Cv is nothing but Cp minus Cv is equal to what? R, or Cp is equal to R plus Cv. So R plus Cv value what we got? 3R by 2. So if you take LCM and solvents, this will become what? LCM value will be in denominator factor 2R plus 3R is nothing but 5R divided by what? 2. This is nothing but what? Cp. Cp divided by Cv. So Cp by Cv is nothing but Cp value is 5R by 2 by 3R by 2. 5R by 2 by 3R by 2. So R by 2 will get cancelled. Value will remain 5 by 3. Cp by Cv for monoatomic gas. Value will be what? 5 divided by 3. Okay. Clear? Okay. Now, shall we go to next question? So next question is question number 10. Define mean free path of molecule. Okay, and derive expression for mean free path of gas molecule. Definition for mean free path is nothing but what? It is nothing but average distance traveled by a gas molecule between two successive collisions. Correct, no? So mean free path notation is lambda. Definition they are asking about what do we mean by mean free path. Okay, mean free path is nothing but what? Average distance traveled by a molecule or a gas molecule between two successive collisions. Okay, and expression they are asking. Expression for mean free path derivation they are asking. I hope in lecture number 8 we had discussed expression. So final answer we had got on that day, lambda is equal to, I hope you might have been remembered, kBt divided by root 2 pi into d square into p. Okay. So you have to derive this expression. I hope in lecture number 8 we had completed this part. So if you are making notes means you just go through that notes. Complete derivation along with that diagram plus till this step you should have to derive. And in that case only, I mean in that video only, before starting derivation of this, I had explained what is lambda. Okay, definition also once again diagrammatically wise. If you need means you can go and watch it there. Okay. Now, next question, question number 11. Define RMS speed of gas molecules. Obtain expression for RMS speed of gas molecule on the basis of kinetic interpretation of temperature. Okay. So what is RMS speed of molecules? Okay. What is RMS speed of molecules? Root mean square. Okay. So definition for RMS, okay, which is this question number 11, is hidden in this 3 letters only. Root mean square. Okay, root of means of squares of the velocities. Okay, that is nothing but what? Root mean square velocity. So derivation for RMS velocity. Listen, Derivation for RMS velocity goes in this manner. So already we know that pressure exerted by the gas is nothing but what? P is equal to 1 by 3 rho V RMS square. So you are supposed to separate V RMS basically. Listen, rho is nothing but what? M by V. So I will write mass by volume. I will take this V factor here, so I can write P into V. Now, PV is equal to, I know that is nothing but what? RT. So RT is equal to this much. Or only VRMS if I want to check means 3 RT divided by M is nothing but what? VRMS square. Or if I remove this square means I can put root here. So VRMS is equal to root of 3 RT divided by M. So finally you should have to write VRMS value is directly proportional to root of temperature. Okay. Completed? Now, next question. What is an ideal gas? What is the ideal gas equation and give the value of constant in the equation with the SI unit. Okay. What do we mean by ideal gas? Listen. Question number 12. Ideal gas can also be treated as what? Perfect gas. So in place of ideal, if they are asking about perfect gas, means same lines. So ideal gas is a gas, okay, which obeys all the gas laws at all the values of temperature. Okay, this ideal gas, definition for ideal gas is nothing but what? It is a gas which obeys all the gas laws at all the temperatures and pressure. Okay, that is known as what? Ideal gas. And next, what they are asking, write the equation, correct? No, write the ideal gas equation and give the value of constant in that equation with SI unit. Listen, we know that okay, so ideal gas equation is nothing but what? We know that PV is equal to what? nRT. In this, constant value is nothing but what? R, universal gas constant. So value for R is nothing but what? 8.314 joule per mole per Kelvin. Okay. So that is nothing but value for constant in SI unit. Next question they are asking about, question number 13. Define RMS speed of molecule of a gas, how it is related to kinetic theory of the gas. Okay, already we had discussed this in question number 11. Okay, relation with the VRMS with kinetic energy is nothing but water. Directly you can write that. Go through that part. And next question, question number 14. Using kinetic theory of gases, derives an expression for finding the pressure of an ideal gas in terms of mean squared speeds of the molecules. So derivation of that complete pressure exerted by ideal gas, okay, that box and all what we had drawn, that is nothing but final answer P is equal to 1 by 3 rho V RMS square. So this derivation you have to do. So now number of times we had used this equation now, but how that equation came, that derivation part you have to do it, I mean. Okay. Next, state and explain Dalton's law of partial pressures. Dalton's law of partial pressure states that if we are having the mixture of gases, okay, so pressure exerted by, total pressure is nothing but what? Individual pressure exerted by gas molecules. Okay, if we are having mixture of non-interacting gases in a container, then the pressure value will be equal to sum of their individual pressures. Okay, and you should have to explain this also. Okay, total pressure value 1 by 3 rho, okay, V RMS square. So P1 means density value will change over there. Okay, V RMS value will also change. So 1 by 3 rho 1 V RMS 1 square. Next P2 means, sorry, this is nothing but what? P2. So P2 means 1 by 3 rho 2 V RMS 2 square. Like that all the gases so on up to Pn. Okay, this complete what is that explanation also you should have to give. Okay, in case of Dalton's law of partial pressure, they are asking means write definition for Dalton's law of partial pressure and derive, that means write this step and explain those terms. Clear? So again we will meet in our next class, in which we will be starting from question number 17. Okay, so keep studying. Thank you.